I know one thing. I'm about my money. Don't go on a nigga head like I'm Anthony Edwards. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy Didi. Let me do that again. It's your boy Didi, you know, the ungrateful Didi that is. And we're going to, you know, just take a deep dive into the Gen Z dating experiences. We all know the dating pool is kind of, insert your, whatever word you want to describe the dating pool. But let's just get right into it, man. Here we go up and, the Gen Z dating experience.
Life is like a race, except you're the only one running it. But at the same time, you can see everyone else running theirs. I'm in my 20s now, and I think it's probably the most awkward time in anyone's life. On one hand, there's people
1,000%. I really truly do believe that it gets better. A lot of people are like, yo, your 20s is the best. Your early 20s is the best. When you're in college, you're getting fucked up and all that stuff. You're a frat dude and fucking a lot of bitches. It's the best time of your life. That's only because you're a fucking loser. For people who actually put in the work, actually things really do get better. And honestly, people say this is cope, but truly, like, bro, when do you really things start really coming together? Later on in life, bro. When you start getting deep into your career, when you start actually feeling comfortable, when you start feeling like when you start making some actual money, bro. Closer to 30. So I truly do believe 30 is the beginning of a man's life. And ultimately, 18 is the beginning of a woman's life. And at the end of the day, with women, 30, they're kind of washed up at that point. But same thing can go for guys, too, if you don't put in the work.
my age who were steadily working their careers, climbing the corporate ladder, going out on the weekends, and living the typical adult life. And on the other, there's still a lot of us trying to figure it out. But I think out of all the good things you can have in life, the one thing most of us want more than anything is someone to do it with. When I look around, I see a lot of my friends in long-term relationships, and some of them have even gotten married. But I also have a lot of friends who are my age and have never even been in a relationship. Dating as a Gen Z adult is an interesting experience because dating comes with a lot of expectations. What do guys expect out of girls? What do girls expect from a guy?
Well, I mean, but it's really it's skewed expectations, bro. That's why dating today is not so fucked up. The expectations are so skewed. Who has the majority of expectations in the laundry list of things, a whole Bible of things and requirements they need from a man? Oh, yeah, women. And guys, bro, they probably have maybe 4 to 5 things, while women have like 20 things that they need checkbox. And 20 is generous.
Does one partner expect from the other? There's this constant push and pull between what people want from each other romantically, and social media is only making it worse. It's why I think a lot of younger people think that romance is dead. Because social media is full of unrealistic expectations that I don't think 90% of young adults can meet.
And I'm sorry for pausing this so much, but like at this point, bro, can we all agree social media is fake? So why the fuck are we still allowing social media to program our mind and still kind of give us this little warp where we don't know between what's real and what's fake, what's reality and what's fucking social media? Why? I don't understand what's so hard to get through people's fucking skulls. Social media is fake. It is not a representation of real life. The things that you see on social media is just a 1 millisecond highlight of someone's life. Go into the other 24 hours, 59 minutes, and 58 seconds of that person's life and see how it is.
Yo, bro, what's your type? Well, I like short girls, but I go to the gym, so I also want her to be fit too. And I kind of like when girls have a bit of an attitude, but I think confidence is hot, so I want her to have a lot of pride as well. Okay, so you said short, fit, has an attitude, and a strong sense of pride. Yeah, bro, I don't think you want 4 or 5? I think you want Vegeta. Now, I'm not blaming social media for being the reason people are single, but I think sometimes people forget that social media is just a caricature of reality and that most things shouldn't be taken so seriously. Right. Every other day on Twitter, I see people getting worked up over hypothetical situations that would never happen in reality, but they build their entire perspective on relationships around it. Babe, would you love me if I was a worm? What? If I got magically transformed into a worm, but I was still your girlfriend, would you still love me?
I swear to God, if I had a girlfriend that ever asked me that, bro, I'd be like, please just shut the fuck up. You look at how you sound. You hear how stupid you sound?
I mean, how could you be my girlfriend if you were a worm? Wow. Just wow. What kind of question is this? Why would you even be a worm? This is why men deserve less. How am I supposed to date a worm? The truth is that there are a lot of really cool people out there.
See, you should have just did what I would have did. I would have just told her shut the fuck up.
But a lot of the time, we only get to see the negatives. And sometimes this causes us to shut ourselves down before we even give someone else the chance to possibly say yes. Believe it or not, I've had girls that were interested in me tell me they were afraid to approach me because they didn't think they were my type. But the truth is, I don't have a type. Superficial things like someone's height, weight, income, or other things are temporary. And if you base your relationship with someone on those things, then the relationship will also be temporary. I'm not saying you should treat relationships like the stock market and invest in someone you don't find attractive, hoping they glow up into a supermodel. I just think that a lot of times when you talk to people, most of them don't care that much about looks. Sure, there are shallow people out there, but not everybody is gonna like you. And it's not.
That's where I'm gonna have to disagree, bro. When it comes to dating and stuff, bro, yes, I am primarily black-pilled. End of the day, they can't get to know your fucking, personality unless something lures them in. What is that something that could possibly give you the chance to actually get someone to actually give you a chance to portray your personality, I might ask? Your looks. Looks is pretty much your status. Looks is your currency. Looks is more important than money. Looks is more important than... Actually, I think looks is the only thing that looks is more important than the status. But it's pretty much trumps everything except status.
Always about your looks.
It is what it is.
It's like your boy coming to you like, it's no use trying to date, bro. Girls don't like me because I'm not 6 feet. No, bro, don't say that. It's not because you're not 6 feet. It's because you have no swag. Dating is about finding someone who aligns with your values, priorities, and lifestyle. It won't always be a perfect fit, but you shouldn't have to put yourself in an uncomfortable position to meet someone else's expectations. A big fear when it comes to dating is the idea of being chosen versus being an option. When you're searching for someone to love, you want them to love you back equally. No one likes to think that their partner settled for them. You want to feel like you were their first option, not the backup plan. And this doesn't mean that you should only be looking for people who've never been in a relationship. That's unrealistic. It means that everyone deserves to feel like their partner chose them, that they're with you because they want to be, not because things didn't work out with the people they wanted more, or that they're only with you because they couldn't get anybody else. I think in an era of social media, it's easy to compare yourself against other people, especially when you're aware that your partner was with people before you. Like if the girl you like says she likes tall guys but you're 5'7", or all your boyfriend's exes are blonde and you have dark hair, these things can make you feel insecure and that your partner settled for you because you aren't their type. So when it comes to dating, it's really important that your partner knows that you chose them, and not that they just happened to be your best option at the time. I think for a lot of young people, the scariest part of dating is dealing with commitment. A lot of people have different ways they become attached to others. Some people are more readily able to commit to someone, and others are a bit more avoidant. Me personally, I'm very quick to accept people into my life, and there are a lot of people I consider my friends. Pretty much, if you've ever just listened to me talk for more than 20 minutes, then I'll probably think of you as a friend. And this translates to my relationships because every time I meet a girl who's like, hey, you're kind of cute, we should hang out more. And I'm like, oh, bet, here's my number. But in my head, I'm already thinking about what we're gonna name our kids. My friends say I get attached too quickly, and they're honestly probably right. I've dealt with girls who are more avoidant in the past, and it's not for the weak. But sometimes people have a fear of commitment for different reasons, and that can make dating hard. And depending on what it is, sometimes you have to let...
Well, honestly, bro, I feel like every girl's avoiding your ass unless you fucking are like her number one option, bro. And that's if she's nice, bro, because she could just run game on you and just kind of like string you along, put you in a friend zone, which is really cruel if you really think about it. But I feel like most girls are going to be avoiding of you unless you're like her number one option. I'm just keeping it a stat. Look, I'm not negative, man. I'm just telling the truth, all right? That's all it is.
Stuff go. Everyone has that one friend that's still holding on to baggage from a long time ago. Yo, bro, I met this girl today and I think she'd be perfect for you. Nah, bro, I'm never dating again. All girls are the same. Bro, are you good? What's wrong? Yeah, bro, it's just, I still have some trauma I'm dealing with from my last relationship. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, bro. What happened? I got cheated on. Oh, that's tough, bro. How'd you find out? I went to lunch early that day and I caught her in the act. No way.
Damn.
Yeah. She shared her chocolate milk with another guy at the lunch table. Wait,
I'm
what?
dead.
She told me I was the only guy she would share her Trumu with. I couldn't believe it. Wait, bro, how long ago was this? You remember Shanice? Bro, from 7th grade? Yes, bro. We were gonna spend the rest of our lives together. Bro, that was
This
middle
is
school.
stupid,
You gotta
bro.
let that go. But when you're not, because that's when things get confusing. Yo, so how's things going with you and that one girl? Oh man, they're great. We talk every day. We hang out all the time. I met her mom. She's been staying over. We're even sleeping in the same bed. Oh, so like, is she your girlfriend now? Whoa. Why are you throwing that G word out, man? We're just friends. Well, we've been friends for years and we never sleep in the same bed. Except
weak.
that one time. Well, I mean, it's different because she's
no
a girl,
Diddy.
you know?
No
But
Diddy,
we're just
no
chilling.
Diddy.
Okay, so if you're just friends, then you wouldn't be mad if I tried to ask her out. I will choke slam you through the floor, bro. Exactly, bro. You clearly like her, so just wife her up. Is he talking about that one girl he's been kicking it with, but he's too scared to put a label on it? Yes, bro. Bro, if you don't man up and tell that girl you need her same day delivery like Amazon
We don't
Prime,
need these
talking
scripts.
and then eventually start dating. But there's also online dating, where you create your profile, get a match, and hope that the stranger you meet is normal enough to not make you want to block them on everything the second the date is over. And there's also e-dating, which is cringe. Traditional dating may seem less common among Gen Z with how prevalent dating apps are, but a lot of relationships still start this way. Especially if you're
Crazy.
still in school, where you're regularly surrounded by people around your age.
Oh, I
There
mean,
are
yeah,
a lot
yeah,
of
yeah,
obstacles that get
traditional
in the
way,
way of
yeah.
traditional dating, though. Like having enough free time to go out and meet people, or having enough personal connections to find an available partner, or even just having enough money to keep going on dates. But the biggest hurdle by far is dealing with rejection. No is one of the hardest words to hear. Building up the courage to...
I mean, guys, at this point, bro, I'd say if you've seen Wheat Waffles, he did an experiment. It's probably pretty much Wheat Waffles. You know, he's not a bad looking guy. He's a ginger guy, but he's not a bad looking guy, bro. And no homo, I actually think he's actually an attractive guy. But hear me out. No Diddy. He pretty much said it's like 1 in 50. 1 out of 50 girls will really like rock with you like that. But it's gonna take 50 fucking cold approaches, and this is cold approaches, right? 1 in 50, you'll lock it. You 1 in 50, you can land something, and it can actually go somewhere. I don't know, man. What's that, like 2%? One divided by 50. It is 2% chance, bro. So
approach someone
I don't know,
as hard as
man.
it is. And for
Is
to
it
not
worth
go your
it?
way
That's up to
really
you to
stinks.
decide.
People walk around every day with countless insecurities living in the back of their head. So no matter who you are, being rejected can make you feel like you're just not good enough. And that's fair. You've probably heard it before. The worst she can say is no. And no, it's not the worst thing she can say. You could walk up to a girl and ask her out, and she could look at you and say, "Ew, I would never go out with an ugly, stinky, bald-headed, swagless nerd like you. My standards aren't that low." And honestly, at that point, you're cooked. But that's only the worst case scenario. Most of the time, rejection usually goes like this. "Hey, I saw you across the way there and I thought you were really pretty. I was wondering if you'd like to go out sometime." "Oh, that's really sweet. Thank you. But I'm not really looking for anything at the moment."
Or I have a boyfriend.
"Oh, okay. Yeah, no worries. Have a nice day." No matter how nice it is, rejection always hurts. And for most guys at least, I don't even think it's a fear of rejection, but rather a fear of being seen as a creep. And I completely understand. The thought of making a woman uncomfortable...
It's just weird, bro, how like these bitches say this dumbass shit. Like, so you're telling me it's creepy as someone as opposite of sex trying to talk to someone from the opposite sex. Something natural is just creepy all of a sudden, huh? Like, fuck out of here, nigga. Seriously, bro. Fuck out of here. You're stupid.
is almost unbearable.
Stupido.
But you can't let your fear of rejection turn into a fear of approaching people in general. All right, bro, I'm finally gonna do it. Today I'm gonna tell that girl how I really feel. That, bro, you're in there. I'm telling you, just play it cool. You're right, bro. I just gotta stay confident. Excuse me. Do you know what time the library closes? I need to return this book, but I'm trying to figure out if I should do it before or after my next class. Could you help me out here? He had to go to the bathroom. Despite the challenges, I still think dating traditionally is one of the best ways to meet someone. Your friends can help put you on with people they think will match your personality, and it gives you a more organic connection with someone that can grow over time. Online dating isn't really a new thing anymore, and honestly, it isn't as bad as it used to be. I have a few friends who met their partners on dating apps, and they're honestly in very happy, healthy relationships with people they met online. I think,
But I did something did kind of fly in my head, then it came right back into my eardrums. So this nigga said online dating isn't as bad as it used to be. Nigga, it used to be good and it used to work. Now it fucking sucks. And if you do use online dating, I think you're fucking stupid. Because at the end of the day, you're just giving tons of validation to women and you're not getting anything in return. So I don't know, man. To each his own. And look, guys, if you guys are using dating apps, let me know how your experience has been down below.
the biggest issue
I already
with
know how
online
it's been. It's
dating,
probably
though,
been
is
trash.
that since you're dealing
but-
with strangers, it can be very superficial. The only thing they really have to go off of initially is your appearance and whatever you put on your profile. So sometimes it's hard to really find someone who's a good match for you. It also goes against the #1 rule of the internet, which is to never link up with random people you met online. But it does lead to one of my favorite games, which is figuring out how long it takes for your date to finally reveal themselves as a weirdo. Wow, this was such a nice date. I really enjoyed talking to you. Of course, you're such an interesting person. Can I ask you something before we leave? Sure, what's up? Can I take a picture of your feet? Your toes look very nice, and I would love to set them as the wallpaper on my phone.
Enough of this bullshit.
I thought you said to them good friends. I think just about everyone in Gen Z has at least one friend that they've never actually met in person. E-dating isn't too different from your typical long-distance relationship, but it's definitely a relatively new experience. One day, you and your homie are queuing Swift plays and an e-girl with a soft voice gets on your team. Now you see him duo queuing on his alt and silver at 4 a.m. I know I make fun of e-dating a lot, but genuinely, if you're happy with someone you met in a Discord server, then that's great. But I've also seen a lot of e-relationships end badly with leaked DMs full of messages I wish I never saw. So if you're gonna e-date, make sure she's only for you and not for the hash.
Why the hell would you ever e-date, bro? Like, is your self-esteem really that low? Like, what the fuck are we doing, bro? Why would you ever e-date? Like, what is... Man, y'all better get it together, man. I might have to do some shit. Y'all might not see me again because this shit's getting weird.
General. No matter what kind of situation you find yourself in, it's important that you always remember to be yourself. You don't need to be someone else to attract a certain type of person. And if you feel the need to act like someone you're not to impress someone, then they're probably not worth it. There are people out there who will like you for you. You don't have to pretend. So just stick to being yourself. We all know that one guy that starts acting different when girls come around. Bro, there's no way he's beating Goku. Nobody can beat Goku. Dude, I'm telling you, with Gear 5, Luffy solos the verse. Bro, he's not touching Goku. You're tweaking. Bro, the Toon Force. I'm telling you the Toon Force. Nah, bro, I'm not trying to hear it, You don't know about the Toon Goku. Hey, guys. Oh, hey, what's up? What you guys doing? Oh, we were just having an anime debate. Like, this guy thinks Luffy can beat... I mean, that was really more so him. Like, I'm not really into all that anime stuff for real. It's like... Yeah, so I'll take those people who spends every second of their life with their significant other and invest in a support system outside of your partner too. When it comes to relationships, it can be easy to turn a good thing into a bad thing. And the key to making sure things don't go south is finding balance. Don't hang on to something bad for too long, but also don't be quick to let a good thing go just because you hit a bump in the road. Like all things, a healthy relationship takes patience, compromise, and maturity. Thanks for watching the video.
None of the things I have, so yeah, I'm not even going to entertain that bullshit. None of the things, all three of those things I don't have. Well, the standard should be Vegeta, to be honest. I second that. Life is like a race, and I'm the racist. I joked about the "would you still love me if I were a worm" question with my girlfriend, and she replied, "If I were stuck as a worm, and if I were stuck as a worm, I'd want you to step on me and kill me." Okay. The thought of making a woman uncomfortable is unbearable. This is way too real. Honestly, it's not really. Why are you worried about making a woman uncomfortable? Who gives a fuck if someone feels uncomfortable? That's their fucking problem. All you can do is just come correct and put your best foot forward. If they feel uncomfortable, that's their fucking issue. That really, like, is it not? That's their problem, nigga. Bitch, nigga, your shoes, your shoes not tied the right way. Yeah, just give me the ick. Like, fuck out of here, nigga. Don't even trip about that shit, bro. Why do single motherfuckers understand how to do relationships so good? Wanted a girlfriend for a long time, way too anxious, decided to use a dating app, realized I never took photos of myself because I consider myself ugly. Try in front of the mirror for a half an hour, take a photo, look at it, delete it, repeat, gave up. That's a shitty cycle you're in, brother. As a late Gen Z who's married, I feel like I caught the last chopper out of Nam. I'm fucking dead. This is why I quit dating. Too many sweats. I mean, I would never understand people that are in situationships. Look, I mean, if you guys still believe dating exists, what the fuck does that? What is dating? Like, dating isn't a thing anymore. Like, what is it, bro? Like, what the fuck is it, bro? I'll tell you what it is. Okay, personality does matter, but it's really just this exchange of genetics. It's really just a genetic exchange, and the cherries on top is like, oh, you know, he makes this amount, or he does this, or she does that, or she does this, or she does that. But really, ultimately, it's just a genetic exchange. I don't mean to get that black pill, but look, man, if you don't meet the genetic threshold, you don't have a chance. And if you do have a chance, there's a good chance that you're probably being used for those other variables that, you know, I mentioned, like, you know, how much you make, social status, even the feeling that if you're good at creating a feeling for these women, you're good at making them feel a certain type of way, even though you may not be up to their looks, you know, standard. That's something they can use you for too. Just the feeling, the validation, the feeling. If you're a simp, they can use for that too. Like, there's a lot of things, bro. So there's things you can weasel in if you don't meet the genetic, you know, threshold. But the whole idea is to have genuine attraction, for them to have genuine attraction for you. Where it's not. Look, but I think all relationships, someone's being used in one way or another. But at least we can minimize that. That can be minimized if you do meet the genetic threshold, which is the looks. And yes, I am black pilled. So with that said, black pill, red pill, or blue pill, I'm starting a fucking war in the comments. Let me know which one you guys are. Team black pill, team blue pill, team red pill, or neither. Or you think they're all stupid. Let me know. It's your boy Didi signing off, man. Deuces. I'll catch you guys on the next one. And yep, it's another day to be ungrateful. So maybe tomorrow we can be grateful.